and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing another episode of Rags to Reaper. This is episode 24, and I did a small little bit of renovation off camera just because I wanted to get the kid to sleep. So I had Nicoleta vacuum the room so that we could put the bed in there, because for some reason it wouldn't let me place the bed. We put up the curtain, got him a bed. Apparently with the life and death, there was no single children's bed, just a toddler bed. So you have toddlers beds and baby stuff, but you have nothing for children or teens by the way of a single bed. So he ended up with a double bed, and then I put them both to sleep. Nicoleta just woke up and basically went to the bathroom and took a shower. Pretty uneventful. She does not have to work today, so I think today would be a great day for her to work on both her writing skill and meeting Edith, so we can get those checked off of her goals. And let's see, where is her lifespan? I mean, she's got 15 days until she becomes an elder, so we can definitely look at the things. See, he's got 7 until he becomes a teen. So yeah, she won't become an elder until he's a teen, so that's a good thing. We are also kicking around the idea of whether or not she should have another child. I like the style of this house. We haven't even quite finished it yet. We still have to put the roof on, but I honestly do not have the time to work on that right now, because with my mom's surgery coming up, I need to get this just quickly filmed and out the door. But I can work on things like that maybe while she's down for surgery. I could do that, or when I come back. So I mean, I know you guys like to be on camera for stuff, but perhaps off camera I can take the time, because the roof line is going to be a little weird if I'm going to try to get it to fit the one that originally is on the build that inspired this. It's kind of like, I believe you call it a mason style roof, which I don't think it's very easy to make those roofs in The Sims, at least not 100% the way it's done in real life. So I might need to do it off camera anyway, because it might be something that takes me literally a half hour, which would be a whole episode just to figure out a roof. I don't know if you want to watch a whole episode of me just figuring out a roof, although it could be a great learning of roof building skill exercise type video, I guess. We could pass it off as that, but you guys let me know, because we've got some time before I come back and for this. So this episode, it is Thursday, July 31st in the morning. I took an hour nap. I got done with the other one, finished up some things, and then went and helped my dad because it's trash and recycle day, and hopefully the trash and recycle truck won't make too much noise and make up the boys. That might have even been what woke me up from my nap. I didn't intend to take a nap. I was just waiting for my dad to leave and then was going to film. But then I fell asleep because the boys piled on top of me and it was cold and we were huddling under the blanket. And I dozed off for about an hour or so, give or take. So I did not come up here and film this directly as I thought. So we're filming it now. But I want to get off pause. So let's get going there. But yeah, this one will air actually, so you kind of know. This one, it will be airing on the 17th of August. That's when this one will air. So, you know, you have some time to get back to me. And I thought her shower worked at first, but now it's not full bar. So, oh, that's the kiddo. That's why. Never mind. I'm not on Nicoleta. That would help. Why don't you come down here and vacuum? Because we had her vacuum and I think that cleaned the whole upstairs, so we'll have her vacuum downstairs. Trying to keep their house a mess. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to put away. So we'll maybe put that away at some point as well. I had her put all the other stuff away, but we'll have her clean the house real quick. Even though it's her day off, then we'll have her make some food, and then we'll go do Edith, and we'll take care of the kid later. I don't think he'll go to school today because he just turned into a child overnight. Unfortunately, sadly, he had a bad birthday because I I was kind of trying to push the boundaries, and he aged up, and we forgot to kind of have him do the birthday thing. So my bad, and I'm really sorry for the kid. And we also forgot to remove the toddler thing. I did remove most of the toddler stuff. I think the kids can still play with the dinosaur dragon. That's a dragon, Lisa. Hello. I think the kids can still play with the dragon. So I left all the kids stuff and the toddler seat. But I definitely want to use the bulk of her $5,000. I don't think the roof will cost us money, but I'm not sure. But I definitely would like to use the bulk of her. Come on, open up the fridge. Would definitely like to use the bulk of her $5,000 that's left to first and foremost renovate this kitchen, get way better kitchen stuff, and they have more stuff. Now, I was thinking, because the kid had to get a big bed, I wasn't expecting him to have to get a double bed. I didn't realize that the Life and Death expansion did not give any single beds fit for teens and toddlers. Teens and children. Excuse me, trying to do too much at once, and I'm getting my brain caught up. Anyway, so I wonder where Edith is actually at. Does it say in here where Edith is at? Edith is a ghostly child that haunts Ravenwood. A good starting point for finding her would be locating her mother Alice, who often hovers near the guardian tree in Ravenwood's Morningvale neighborhood. Another good place to investigate might be the Well of Longing and Regret in Raven's Crow Crossing neighborhood. So we're in Crow Crossing, so I wonder if we can find her. The Well of Regret. There's two ones fishing here, but that does not look to be anything. I wonder where that Well of Regret is. So is it over here by the cemetery? That looks like a book of some sort. That's the town area. How much of the map can I really see from this view? Okay, so that's gotta be the Well of Longing and Regret. So we need to travel here is what we need to do. So we'll travel there and hit that. So yeah, so I just want to, I need to get a drink because my mouth is starting to turn into cotton mouth for some reason. But this one will ever on the 17th. So then the next one that I'll need to film, I'll have to film by the 24th of August. And so I'll probably film it somewhere between the 19th and obviously the 22nd. So, so you have a little bit of time, but maybe you can let me know too what you think about maybe whether or not we should expand the house or not. I'm thinking we'll let the kids sleep and keep them there, but I'm thinking that I'm thinking about maybe expanding it, like it would be like I'd do it all to the right so it wouldn't mess anything of the structure up. But then that would give us a two-way tile in the hallway upstairs, not a single tile. It'd give us a two tile. Also then if I extended it by 3, it'd give us 2 more tiles in the room, which would be nice for Aiden's room. And then I was thinking possibly extending 1 or 2 out the back, and so then I could move the wall division between Aiden and Nicoleta's room by 1 and give him another tile in that direction, or maybe 2. And then we just would have to move the door in Nicoleta's room, and then it would distort the bathroom under the stairs, and I think we could get away with all that. And since we don't have a roof, we could do that. I don't know how much more money adding all those tiles would be, but I think that definitely would not eat up the $5,000. And then we can do the roof. And I'm not sure how much. I don't think roofs initially cost money, but because with the type of roof on this one, I might have to build some walls and possibly even a room, and then put the roof pieces up. Put the roof pieces up leaning against the wall. I think that's how you kind of make a mason roof. So, and I think that's what it's called, but a masonry roof, Manson roof. I might be saying it wrong. I'd have to do my research. I am not a roof expert by any means. So I would have to definitely do some research, but I think that's how you do it. Okay, so it does look like we have little Edith here. It says that more choices, friendly, affection, give gift. Okay, why don't we attempt to communicate? I know that this can be horrible and that this little girl is kind of creepy, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work, and I don't know if it gets checked off right away whether she just attempts to talk to her or not. So we'll see how this goes. And I think Nicoleta might still be under bad luck, so this might not be a good thing. Oh my god, she's so creepy. Look at her. Oh, she's scary. Okay. Very tense. Oh no, what happened? What'd she get? Wait, that's Edith. No wonder so many Sims are afraid of her. She's so delightfully ominous. Nicoleta is feeling very nervous, and she needs amusement and horrifying presence. Nicoleta can feel a hair on the back of her neck rise. She's here. Edith is here. Trace dabbling in the dark delights rouses. Let us rapture. Okay, so we try to contact her, so it counts. It counts. Should we maybe just go back? I don't know. Wish for longing and regret. I don't know. Spend $1 to have courage to face. Oh, is she not gonna do it? Courage to face Edith. There we go. I was like, did it not work? It just took it a second to bring it up. Oh my goodness. This little girl is creepy. Well, she did it, and she was fine. A wish fulfilled. Nicoleta tosses a coin in the well and suddenly feels incredibly courageous. Edith seems much easier to talk to. She can now use the unnerving stare on other Sims, and Edith special. Okay, but where did the Edith girl go? Is she just gone now? I don't see her. Yeah, she's like gone. So she's easier to talk to. Oh wait, no, she is over here. Over here. Is this her mother? It might be her own grave. Let's attempt to communicate again. And then we'll read this if she doesn't frighten her away too much. My mic is kind of tilted. I'm going to try to tilt it back. So that it's facing me more directly. That way you can hear me better than if I'm off to the side, especially since I need to be a little bit quiet because my mom is still sleeping. Because it's very early in the morning. It's 6:58 in the morning, which is early for her. For us, we tend to stay up later and get up a little later, but normally I get up around 8 or 9, but it's not going to happen today. I'm going to go to bed after this and get some real rest. Edith appears to be open to further communication, so it may be a good time to build a friendship with her. Tread lightly, though. Too many negative interactions, and Nicoleta may have to start her attempts to communicate over. Okay, Edith Basu died from drowning, loved yet misunderstood, with a hint of playful mischief when the moon is only partly a shine, a true moon child. Aww. So that's Edith's grave, and it said she drowned. I wonder exactly where she drowned. I think there was a pond not super far from there, or did she fall into the well and drown in the well? Okay, we're not going to stay here though and contact her further right now. I think we're going to send Nicoleta home. That might not be a good idea because I'm not sure how long the blessing of Edith is going to last, but you know, we made contact with her and we've got a good green bar, so for now I think we're going to let it go. We also still need to work on our other skills here, so yeah, we're going to send Nicoleta home. And then we're gonna work on her writing skill when she gets home and her fitness, because she does need another level of fitness to get the next promotion. And we're not very far off from that fitness level anyway. So I might send her for a quick jog before we have her sit down and write. And then we'll just have Adrian work on whatever he needs to do. Like I said, he's probably not going to school today because obviously I wasn't there to send him to school. But also, like, he just aged up, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning on his own accord. So, because of that, I don't think that he will do that. We were only able to get the movement one fulfilled all the way, but we did get at least level 2 in every skill, so I feel like we did okay with his infant and toddlerhood. I don't think he got too many milestones as a toddler though, but that's okay. I'm not sure what all the toddler milestones really are, to know what I could have done better or not, but yeah, he's just watching TV, so why don't I send you first? Well, you can. Let's turn on your earbuds to, I don't remember what kind of music I gave her to like. We could do classical, we could do metal, R&B, spooky, strange tunes, soul. Maybe we'll do soul. We'll do that, and then we'll listen to the soul, and then we're gonna send her jogging to get that little bit of her fitness skill up that she needs. Okay, this kid, we are going to have him use the toilet real quick. It looks like he ate while we were gone, so that's great. He can put this in his inventory. Let's see, what does he have? So he has homework. He does have the Wabbit tablet still and the little camping buddy. The Wabbit tablet, if he does have a sibling, we'll give it to the sibling. In the meantime, we'll just keep it. And I'll probably have him do his homework so he can go to school one day. He has to have a skill to level 2, which he already had the motor one, and he needs to do his homework. But for this, he needs to become confident and achieve level 3 in the mental skills. So he needs to play chess, use a telescope, or perform other intellectual tasks. So maybe before we have him do his homework, maybe I'll have him borrow his mom's computer for a second while she's gone, and have him, where is that? No, not in the thing. There's supposed to be, well, there's typing. Do you have to do the typing one to get to the math one? Maybe you do. I don't remember, but we'll have him build logic. She's busy on her jogging thing. Let's see, what skill is he building? Motor. So he's building motor. That's not what we want. We want him to build mental. So social computer interactions and socials. Yeah, see, there's supposed to be the arithmetic thing, but I'm wondering if you can only do that. I'm wondering if you can only do that after you reach a certain part. I can't remember. So those are just regular. Some more business, browse art, more choices. Yeah. That's all I can see. I think, yes, I think you have to reach the level typing for a certain thing until you reach that. Can now ask for typing tips. Okay, Nicoleta reached level 4. She now perform box and punching bag and do heavy lifting. Okay, so when she gets back, which she is back, I'll have her talk to him. So why don't we be nice? I'm gonna have him get off there because we have plenty of the motor skills. I'm gonna have to buy them some more stuff. It just, there's no way around that for sure. but I'm going to have her talk to him a little bit. Let's see, best hug ever. And then I want her to work on her writing skills. So writing obituaries isn't really working, so I'm going to have her practice that. And for the kiddo, so he needs mental skill. Can we do that by watching any kind of a channel? Do you think, watch Brainchild Learning. Let's do that. Maybe Brainchild. Okay, he got level 2 social. So, you can watch some TV on the computer. So, Adrian has been fined in accordance. They take so much money. Adrian doesn't even own the house. It should say Nicoleta, but it's because I'm on him, I think. And then reach parenting level 6. She can now make other parents feel better when parenting gets tough. When caring for newborns and infants, she can now see what they need. Okay, so we're going to have him learn. Okay, yeah, now he's finally learning the mental skills. She's learning the writing skill. We're going to fast forward this a little bit. Nicoleta's going to have to go to the bathroom at some point. We need to get out there and get some more signatures too. So definitely need to take care of that. You won't believe it. James Chaplin is such a sweetheart. I'm in love. Okay, whoever that is, whoever you are, sure. And then we're going to have her get off there. So, yeah, I mean, we still have not reached level 5 yet of writing. How close are we on that writing? About halfway. So we still got a ways to go. He's about to get his first level up on that. This will make her more comfortable though, but I also want to try to find more people to grab for this petition. I don't even know if some of these people live around here, so I don't know if it counts, but we can definitely, I thought it was under actions, or is it under interest? Yes, let's do that. We need 3 more signatures. Please don't go anywhere. She needs your signature. Run, Nicoleta, run. If we can get that, that'll be 2. We don't know this person that well, so I don't think she'll sign it probably because we don't know her well enough. And then after this one, we've got appeal the power one. But the water one is kind of annoying. Well, they're both annoying. What am I talking about? You find both of them. Okay, yeah, the arithmetic game. So you have to reach mental level 2 before you can even do the arithmetic game one. So while your mom is out there, I'll just let him sit there. Why don't you sit on, instead of just stand there, why don't you sit? And then this way, we can have her also ask her, Gemma, for an appeals thing. We're trying to get 5 signatures, so we've got 2 so far, I believe now, so we just need 3 more. Yeah, okay, so now we have 3. We just need 2 more. So let's polite introduction, and then inquire about local haunting. Sure, why not? And then why don't we go into, into interest? No, we can't do anything else right now. Okay, so into interest now and ask for a repeal. We just met this person. We haven't, but oh, we've got a pretty good thing already. So we'll ask her. We'll see what we can get. Oh, we've got a ton of stuff too we haven't looked at yet from that. We might buy Nicoleta a selling table for sure and see if we can sell some more of her stuff. But yeah, so Adrian's just hanging out. We just need 2 more signatures to get this appeal taken care of. So if we can get hers, that would be great. And it didn't seem to take the way I wanted it to, so let's redo that and see what we can do. Then we'll need one more victim we have to run out and find to get to have this signed off. Since we're doing this, I'm going to take a photo. I think this would be a great photo for that. It's Ravenwood Family Day too, so that might also be a nice thing to do, is to have her and Adrian go to Family Day. We might even want to see if we can get the kid to connect with his dad at some point too, Grim, so you meet him. Okay, but yeah, I like the idea of her taking her son to the day. And we also want to get him a radio and a hopscotch too as well. So we definitely have things we want to do. So before she gets too tired, I want we'll have her jog there, and we're also going to have him come here, and we'll spend the day together. They can get food here, they can talk to a crow. I would definitely like to get Nicoleta to get a crow for the household, but that would definitely be fun. The kid, what did we need for his thing? He needs to get to level 3 of the mental, and he got the confident. He's halfway there, so I think it'll be good. So what's kid food friendly here? Ooh, they got hamburgers, grilled cheese, hot dogs, and mac and cheese. I'm thinking mac and cheese or hamburgers would be a total kid thing. Okay, no, we do not want another job offer. I don't even care what it is. So let's have them eat, and then she has to work on that writing skill, so in order to get to the next level of this. So we definitely want her to be able to go home and work on that. Oh, she does have work today? I thought she didn't have work. Oh, it's Saturday, not Friday. I was thinking it was Friday. No, Friday was last episode, Lisa. Hello. So, well, yeah, we're going to have to send her to work. She's going to be very tired at work, unfortunately. But that's okay. She wants to ask about wills. So before she does have to go into work, where is that a lawyer person over here? Annabelle Fong. No, that's the Fangs I was going to say. Let's have her go ask about wills. Now that she has a kid, I think it would probably make sense. Let's see, he wants to give a gift to the crow, so let's have him go over here and socialize. Let's have him coo at the ancient crow, and I don't know, take gift offered. I don't know how he's gonna get, he wants to give the gift. And choose give a gift. Well, it doesn't give a gift. I don't have the give a gift yet, so teach mimic cry, sure. Okay, so she asked about that, and she wants to find a frog. She's got to go to work. We'll read the thing about wills later, but we'll see if she can get a frog in the meantime. We'll have the kid work on trying to get this, oh, never mind. And then it's time to go to work. So we'll go to work with Nicoleta before we finish this episode. And then we will, I'll be done batch filming for at least now. I need to spend the rest of today. I need to get some rest. I have physical therapy later, for anyone who cares. And I have, and then tomorrow, Friday, is and Saturday. My dad has Fridays and Saturdays off, so I'm not sure what's on the agenda, but we definitely need to work on picking up around the house to make sure all past everything that my mom is going to need to get up and around and do for the next 2 weeks, that it is all cleared away and things are picked up. And so we're definitely going to be doing some cleaning downstairs, I know that. Also some laundry for me, and I think that's pretty much all that's pretty much on my agenda for this weekend. Now on Sunday, it does seem like my dad does have to go back to work for our Sunday and Monday. So Sunday and Monday, there's Monday we have to keep the phones open because that's the day they're going to call and let us know what time my mom's surgery is in, because they only call the day before. And then we also have to take the call from the anesthesiologist and all that. So So what I'm trying to say here is that I probably would film Sunday if I was going to film again, but I'm only going to film Sunday if between tonight, Friday, and Saturday I've gotten enough leeway done on picking up some of my things that are strewn around the living room right now, along with the boys', to get things out of the pathway for my mom. And because I didn't get a chance to clean the loft up, if you remember, I talked about that at one point on this channel. I don't know if it was this series or not either. So if you only watch one series, it might be a little mismatched information. But anyway, I still need to work on cleaning up this loft as to emergency. There's an afterlife emergency. Another wood pole has malfunctioned, causing things from the other side to spill over into this world. Room really needs your help to get things back in order. Hazard pay not included. So we need to repair the bowl. So let's go repair that. We need to expel the mischievous ghosts, and we need to close the fissures. So we'll work on all these things. Here's a couple of these fissures right here. So what else can I talk about? So sorry, my mouth is dry and that caused my mouth to hang up and made a weird sound. But yeah, so I'm not sure where that mischievous ghost is. We'll have to look around. And then we have 4 fissures we have to close. So this will be 1, I think, here, and 2. Oh no, there is 3, I guess. Right here. So we just need to find 1 more after that. And we need to find the mischievous ghost. Let's have her scavenge her parts. She is so tired. And then we'll have her throw that away. She needs to take a shower. But I want her to have a good work day because she could potentially get her raise. I mean, look at that. She's all ready for her raise. So, and then she'll be at level 9. So we'll almost be there before, you know, not too shabby. She'll be almost at the top of her game before she becomes an elder and before her child ages up. So this is all good news. Okay, we'll have her stop and take a shower. In fact, maybe we'll shave the leg hair to preferred length and the arm hair at the same time. The mischievous ghost is here, so we gotta wait for them to come out of the bookcase anyway. So we'll use up our extra time while we're doing that. And let's see, what else can I talk about? My niece and I went to the movies the other night on Tuesday. So today's early Thursday morning. I think somebody woke up and is walking around. But anyway, so we went to the movies. We went and saw the I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, the new one, and it was good. So some surprising twists. We weren't happy about a few things, excited about others. Definitely, if you go see it and you haven't seen it yet, stay for the end credits, because there is a scene after the end credits that you want to make sure that you get a chance to see. Okay, let's speed this along. Nicoleta, you're taking forever. And I really need to get... Oh, we can do it while it's still moving. So we'll just have her do that and take care of that. We need to get rid of that ghost. Oh, she didn't even look like a ghost there. She looked like a human at the end. Did you see that? Okay, we need to recalibrate the slablet. So let's Grim slablet. Does it remember? Doesn't think it matters. There's so many slablets around. I'm not sure which one is like the one, but and then we also need to repair the portal. So we're almost to a silver work day. We need to get the gold, and she still has about 3/4 of her work day. So, or 2/3 of her work day. So we're doing okay. We want to get that gold so we can get the promotion. And like I said, hopefully that will leave us with level 9. So we'll do that, and then we want to perform that. Badly needs to rest. Instead of heading home, she can do it in the great outdoors because of the natural living. Yes, we will consider that for sure. And what did it say about the wills? Upon your individual death, wills. Okay, yeah, so we'll definitely consider putting a will in. She definitely needs to rest, but I want her to have a gold day first. So let's go practice the reaping, and then after that we can we put these guys in our inventory? Yeah, let's put these guys in our inventory for now. They're kind of pains in the butts right there, but yeah, she has a gold work day, so I am gonna let her maybe take a nap. Is there anywhere that she can nap? They're unfortunately taking up the whole couch. Okay, the couch is free. Girl, go grab a nap before anybody else uses it. Maybe she can sleep even with her coworkers doing their thing. So she has 2 hours left to work. We'll let her sleep through a good chunk of it to get up her rest. I mean, she has a gold work day. She's done a pretty good job. So I think we're doing, oh, Jeffrey died. Jeffrey Landgrab. Oh, and Elle died as well. Okay, I did not know that, but I just saw them in a different LP, so it's weird. But in this LP, why don't you socialize with a coworker? Sure. Why don't you enthuse about interests, since she's right over here? You just have to talk to one coworker. And what else? She needs to check the quality of the netherworld. Does she have enough time to get over there? Maybe. Let's see if we can get, oh no, she's not gonna make it, but I think she did good enough. Yes, we did get the promotion. Okay, Nicoleta performed impeccably. Paperwork filed with that kind of gusto is worthy of a grimly praise. Nicoleta's been promoted to graveling. She will now make an additional 76 per hour for a grand total of 299 per hour. Wow, she makes a lot of money. She has also received the following bonus: $2,311. Her next shift is Sunday at 10 a.m. and she has earned $23.20. And then yeah, so we're at level 9, so she's 90% through this career. She's got one more level to go, and she's maxed out her career, and then we'll have made that goal. We still need to get the writing completed so that she can move on with her aspiration and complete her aspiration, but we're doing pretty good. Their house is almost done. Let me know what you think about the supposed changes, if we should add the extra room or not. If I don't hear from you guys, then I'll have to make the decision on my own, but having your guys' input is great. I like the size of their house the way it is now too, though, so there is that. But the lot is pretty big, so I'm not sure if we'll build like fake buildings, but then they'll have to pay the rent on the fake buildings, so I'm not sure if we'll do that or what we'll do for the yard and the landscaping. And then there, you know, there's always the possibility that we could make it look like a separate townhouse, but eventually connect them and make it into one dwelling for them and stuff as well. So yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are on all that. And I will leave this episode here. And you guys take care until next time. If you like the content, you like me, and you want to subscribe, if you haven't, please subscribe, like the video. Everything helps. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a good one wherever you are in the world. And until next time, take care. All right, thanks. Bye.